Historically, humans have always been connected to nature. We're not the strongest animals. We're not the fastest animals. We're not the fiercest creature on the planet, but we've got two things going for us. Number one, we can think. And number two, we're social. We get together. So even if we're facing a tiger, if humans can get together, they can make a plan. And working together, they can stop and meet that threat. Both of these are being threatened by technology today. We've stopped thinking and we're not being social. It started with electricity. Sounded like a good idea at the time. We were able to create machines that lifted the heavy burdens that we had to carry ourselves or use animals for. It made work a lot faster. And then came electric light, and that fundamentally changed the world. And now we're addicted to electricity and to things we can do with it. And lately we have come to this level. And we've gotten into a habit. This phone, the average human touches their phone 3,000 times in a day. And you can look around and see it anywhere. There's a new generation rising, and they don't know how to introduce themselves. They walk through a room, miss the people. They can be sitting right next to a really beautiful person who could be their friend for life, but instead they'll be staring down, talking to someone else. We're always, in the words of one researcher, we are always elsewhere. And so although my body is here, I'm now disconnected, and my real attention is here, because this is called the attention economy. And the research is overwhelming. Scrolling is one of the most dangerous things you can do for your brain. It rewires your brain. It causes you to be different inside. It disconnects all the systems that humans have always relied on. One, knowledge and reasoning ability. And two, social skills, that we know how to connect to other humans, because that is our survival. That's how we've gotten through everything, is we have built families, we have built communities, we've built cities, we've built nations. We've done that by working together as humans. And so if we're going to live in any world, even the modern world, we're going to have to learn to do digital detox, to set some rules about how much we're going to allow technology to invade our lives. I remember, it's been about 10 years now, I was in a restaurant in Virginia, and it was a bunch of college students had gone to lunch together, and as they sat down at the lunch table, they put their phones down, and everybody made a stack on top of the phone, and anyone who touched their phone during lunch was going to pay for everybody's meal. So they had a great incentive not to do it. Some kinds of rituals, something as simple as a drawer that you put your phone in, you turn it off, and you convince yourself that you can survive without your phone for a few hours. That we put these things, we turn them completely off. Also, they're radiating. People are now starting to have surgeries to remove. Most people are right-handed, and the radiation that's coming from the phone, the damage to eyes. So we need some kind of common sense rules about how much we're going to allow technology to take us over. God has given us the cycles of every day. We've got the morning time and the glory of a morning and the beauty of morning light, and how the day just wakes up, and then in the evening it's reversed and everything just kind of calms down. But what a lot of people do is, as the sun goes down, blue light goes on, they keep their house brightly lighted, and they go immediately to big screens and little screens all the way until the last minute. And this is so damaging for all of us. We need some policies and some personal convictions about the role of technology in our lives. And so, it can be as simple as putting your phone, just turn it completely off for a certain amount of time every day. One day a week, 24 hours without a phone. Just turn it off. Go for a walk every day for an hour without a phone, no devices. Phone-free schools where no one brings a phone to class. You just don't use your phone in school. Friendship rules where that friends just, it's not cool to be talking to one person and with somebody. It's not cool to be on a date and you're trying to get to know another person, but both of you are on your phones. These are erosive practices, and we can decide not to do them. Our health depends on us not doing these things. So we're going to have to, each of us, exercise some self-control and take charge of our lives. Phones are designed to make us passive, to steal the energy that's in our brain and to grab our attention and to just allow this machine to enter us and take us over. And now they're talking about putting a little chip in the back of our head so that we can be wired from the inside 24 hours a day. It's already being done. So we're in a new world, and some of us are going to just get hooked into the matrix and live a make-believe life and always look at all the beautiful people and all their beautiful things and pretend that's us or wish that was us. And other people are going to go live a life. They're going to get out in the world. They're going to build communities. They're going to think and grow and evolve. And I want you to be one of those people, and God wants you to be one of those people. So I hope you put your energy and your attention to building yourself up in your mind, building yourself up socially. We've got good uses for these, but they cannot be our master. But boy, they want to be. So let's take charge of our lives today.